Hey, Pop Rockers, how you going? Paul with you this evening. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves right now. We're going to be speaking to Anthea, a country artist from Orange, with a new song called Heartbreakin It In. Let's press the magic button. Anthea, how you going?
G'day, Paul. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How have you been?
Good. Yep. Not dying of heat stroke over here, which is good.
That's good. Oh, there you go. So, like I said, as soon as we hit the go button, Terrence will come in.
Just likes to join in.
Yeah, there he is. Terrence, the studio dog,
Terrence.
with his grumpy face. So if you hear any footsteps or any growling or anything, don't be alarmed. It's just Terrence. So, all righty. Now let's talk about your song "Heartbreakin It In." How new is it? It's pretty new, isn't it?
Yeah, really new. Actually, exactly a month and a day ago it was released. So 6th of January it came out. So just over a month ago.
Cool. And where can people hear it?
It's on all streaming platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, you name it, it's there.
And it's on our app as well, PopRock Radio. If you go to the website, poprockradio.com.au, there's links to get our app where you can listen to a whole range of new and exciting Australian artists as well as other commercial music. But it's all there. What we might do, I might just bring up the video quickly and have so people can see it. Let's hear it going. And because it's about you, we'll put you in the big screen. There you go. How's that?
I know.
Do you watch your video clip very often?
No, never.
Where was it when you shoot the video clip at?
It's at a pub called Mandurama Hotel, actually. Yeah, just a country pub.
Yeah. Did you have many people watching you as you were filming it?
Yeah, there was a couple of people around, actually, because it's one of those country pubs that a lot of like bikies pull up to and have lunch. Like a lot of the local motorcycle groups and that, they go out to the country and stop there for lunch and have a feed. And they were all in town the day I was filming it, and they were all looking at me, and I'm a shocker for it. I can't keep a straight face at the best.
That's cool. All right, so I'm going to ask you a few questions. I always ask a lot of our guests a handful of the same questions because it's what we do. It's what we're about. We want to find out a bit about yourself and about the song. Now, how did you come up with the lyrics? How did you come up with the song?
I actually, I just had this idea about breaking in a heartbreak. So, it's kind of a country concept, like you break in horses, you break in, a new place or whatever it is. Like there's always a process of, getting used to the new feelings that come with any particular situation. So, I just had this idea to have a bit of a play on words on a heartbreak, and how you actually break in those feelings when it hits that.
Do you have any, when you sit down to write a song, does it just flow, or do you have any superstitions, rituals you go through? Is there any...
It doesn't just flow, no. I don't think it does. I think once you get going, it does. But that initial concept idea is just something I think that comes to you. Like, one day I'll be thinking, oh, that's a good idea, that's a good play on words or whatever, and then I'll work it out from there. And my ritual in songwriting is I always start on the piano. I always write it on the piano and then move it onto other instruments just to sort of give it a bit more of a country feel and that kind of thing.
How many instruments do you play?
So I play, the fiddle is my first instrument actually. This is my 120-year-old violin.
Oh, wow.
And so I play a bit of the piano, guitar, drums a little bit. I'm not a good drummer, but
I got my guitar. I can play a little bit of guitar.
Oh, lovely. What do you got there? Ibanez something music?
Jackson,
yeah, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, I can play the D chord.
In heavy metal style, I assume, with a guitar like that.
Yeah, just turn the feedback and reverb up and just sound great.
That's it. Hey, producers are pretty good these days. They made me sound all right. So.
Yeah, cool. Hey, how old were you when you first started writing songs?
Honestly, I used to write songs when I was a kid. They were pretty dumb. You can probably hear my dogs in the background. Yeah, I used to write a little bit when I was a kid, but I never really took it serious. I only just sort of started doing it about a year ago. And that's mainly because I started taking vocal lessons, and I sort of felt like there was a bit more point to writing songs. But I've always been like collecting lyrics over years. And some of them I just grab parts from and add them to different songs and that kind of thing if it works. But it's a pretty new process to me.
Oh, cool. But in saying that, the song's a month and 1 day old.
Yeah.
But it debuted at number 2 on the iTunes country charts in the UK.
Yeah, I know. Why?
It's a good song, so.
Thank you. Yeah.
How did you feel when you found that out?
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I was like, by some miracle computer glitch or something. I don't know. I couldn't believe it, actually. I really couldn't. So, I was very, very humbled by it for sure.
All right. So, whereabouts? Like you said about the pub where you shot the video clip, but whereabouts? If someone's going to go out this weekend to listen to you play, where would they find you?
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. I actually just had a shoulder reconstruction, so nowhere for the next 4 weeks. But after that, you can often find me at the Panorama Hotel in Bathurst and the Family Hotel in Bathurst. Lots of places around Bathurst, actually. A little bit in Orange. I play out at the Goolagong Hotel a bit with my my country trio. Well, it's not my country trio. I'm a part of a country trio called the Duggies Trio.
What is it? Tell us a bit about your trio.
So the Duggies Trio, it's very very much a country trio. We sort of cater definitely to the country crowd, and so it's just a trio of us that got together after like an open mic night in GM Orange, and basically I play fiddle in that most of the time, do a little bit of singing, and then the boys are on bass and acoustic guitar, and we just try and pull together all the country hits from way back in the 60s through to now.
Cool. So what made you decide to go on your own and release a...
It's something I've always wanted to do, and honestly, I just feel like I was waiting for my vocal capability to catch up. But it's something that I've always wanted to do. Like, I love actually putting together music and putting together ideas. So, I had no expectations for it at all. I just wanted to sort of put music together and sort of put out what I like about country music, because I think you find you play with lots of bands over the years and different people, and to an extent that comes with the territory of playing with bands, is you compromise your taste a little bit, and that's fine, and it's an enjoyable experience in itself. But I just wanted to have a go at what I really love and what I want to do, which is country pop. So
all righty. So but this song was, it says in the notes that you it was recorded virtually.
Yeah, it was. So basically it was kind of like in the midst of COVID, so we weren't sort of like traveling around too much or anything, and I always wanted to work with someone in Nashville, which I ended up doing virtually, which was great. So basically, I just contacted a bloke called Dr. Ford in Nashville. He's a producer. He operates out of Sound Kitchen Studios, and he just like built out the track for me. I sent him a demo, and it was a pretty rough demo, I'll give you that. So he did well. He did very well. And I just sort of like told him, what songs I like in terms of vibe, and that's what I want my music to sound like. And honestly, he came back with a track that was just pretty much bang on what I was hoping for. So a real master at it. And then I recorded vocals in a studio in Sydney. So it was cool. It worked well, actually. Like, it was over Skype. We pretty much sat down for like half a day and knocked it all out. Yeah,
because I was trying to work out what was the difference of doing it virtually and obviously doing it in the studio. So obviously you went to the studio, recorded your vocals in the studio.
I did. Yeah, I don't really have like a good enough home setup to put my vocals through here, but so that was something that I had to do in person. But the rest of it was all virtually.
Cool. That's pretty good. All righty, that's pretty much all the formal questions we got out of the way. Now, we also do a segment called Get to Know, and this is where we get to know you a bit more. We've got 10 random questions. These are full of conspiracies, controversies, and everything, so we get to know the deep, dark secrets of Anthea.
Oh, no.
All righty. Are you ready for these?
Probably not. No, but let's give it a crack.
All right. First question. Without swearing, what is your favourite curse word?
Oh, that would be no wuckers.
No, how Australian is that? Okay, what's your favourite alcoholic drink?
Gin, hands
Gin?
down.
Oh, we've got a whole gin cabinet. It's like we've got gin ears. So, alrighty. Any special gins?
Oh yeah, actually, here in Orange, we've got a local distillery called Parrot Distillery.
Was they in the video clip?
There is I'm pretty sure there's a bottle in there from Parrot. Yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed there's 2 bottles on the bar while you're playing.
There might have been Whiteley Neal actually. I think.
Oh yeah.
But which I also like. But yeah, our local distillery does a great job at gins. Yeah, that's what really got me into gins actually.
Yeah. Another good thing is that you can dehydrate your own fruit, citruses, and put them in and seal them up, and you dip them in there with your gins, and they infuse the flavours. They're quite nice doing that way as well.
Sounds like a slippery slope. It's like no moderation on alcohol content.
No, you get your Lipton's iced tea. You put your gin in your iced tea and no one knows you're drinking it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Monday morning work confidence.
Yeah, walking around.
Iced tea.
All right, next question. If you were a car, what car would you be?
A Jeep. Good looking but unreliable.
Yeah.
I have a Jeep. I must say I haven't had any issues with it. So.
Touch wood, yeah.
That's not bad.
All right. Well, that was good. That was good. Fill in the gap. I can't live without.
Oh, I can't live without Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, yes. Have you got any of his albums?
All of them, every single one. I've seen Bruce live about 8 times.
Yeah. Oh, he's great. All righty. Food you can't get enough of.
Oh, the Mexican cuisine. Burritos, tacos, nachos. I love it.
Cool. What is your best feature?
Ooh, my best feature. Besides my irresistible charm, probably, I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me this. I don't know. My best feature. Ooh.
I've already asked that question. We'll find another one. That one. We'll get rid of that one. That one we've already asked pretty much. No, we'll move on. Coke or Pepsi?
I think Coke. I don't mind Pepsi though. I don't mind it. I'll drink it.
And the LA Ice and all the other stuff you get there. But it doesn't go with gin. It's a tonic you've got to get. Your best hangover cure?
Oh, Powerade.
Powerade?
Powerade, yeah. But also the key is smash some water night of before you go to bed. Yeah. I self-prepare for this before I even intend to get on the drink.
On the gin?
Put a couple of these next to my bed because I know I can't be trusted to do it later. So, smash a couple of those, Powerade in the morning, you'd be good to go.
Cool. Any specific flavour?
I like the red one. I think it's berry flavoured. Red's not a flavour, is it?
Yeah, close enough. Yeah. Okay, flavour of the month. Would you ever go on Australian Idol?
No, I don't think so. No.
We've not had
I
one.
admire those that do, but yeah.
Yeah, not one person that said yes to that one. Last question. Best pickup line given or received?
Oh, jeez.
We've had some doozies.
Oh, man, I don't know. That's hard when you put on the spot. Best pickup line given or received?
Oh, we've got some messages to read out too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, hopefully not any pickup lines. Oh, actually, so when I was at uni, there was this group page for the dorms that everyone lived in. And it was anonymous posting. You'd write, it was so immature, you'd write into post anonymously from the page. And there's one that says, Anthea, are you a camera? Because every time I look at you, I smile.
That's pretty cool.
I was like,
there's some other lines you could throw into that one, but I won't go there. So, all right. Some messages from Andrew Pensini, rock on Anthea.
Thank
Ricky
you,
Murray Wright, g'day. G'day, Ricky, how are you? Hope you're going well. Callum Rowland has said you're killing it.
Thanks, Ken.
Ricky Murray Wright reckons he can play guitar too.
He can, that's true.
Yeah, he can he? So we don't have to give him a proof. Cool.
No, yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, he's a young fella.
All right, yeah, cool. And Rosie and Wood, I downloaded it when I was in the UK and sent it to my friends, so they were all streaming it. So there you go. That's how you got it.
That's how it got to number 2.
Cool. Thanks, Rosie and Wood. That's how we got it there. So everyone's got to keep streaming it, downloading it, and then hopefully get it on the Australian charts.
Yeah, it's a hard one to crack, the Aussie charts.
I was just playing with my little egg. I should put it down, otherwise it'll get annoying. Cool. So you've had your shoulder done, so you're off for a bit.
Yeah.
Anything apart from that coming up in the near future? Any more songs? Anything else coming?
Yeah. So I've got another track ready to go. Probably in March I'll try and get it recorded. So sort of similar vibe, pop country. And so that's probably next on the agenda for me. And then in October, I think I'm going to go out and play at Bajerabong Country Music Festival. Yeah. So I'll play out there. But there'll be a few gigs in between there. And I'm just trying to get my shoulder back to full strength. And
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
so many of the commercial country radio stations over the east picking it up, playing.
So I did get some spins on Kicks Country, which was great. Justin Thompson from Kicks gave it a couple of spins, which was nice. But not a lot of attention other than that. But but I only just found out about MRAP, so
that's pretty good. That's where I go searching through there, and obviously you got there's good and there's bad on MRAP, but when you find a good artist, you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, it's getting to about that time. We've got another Rochelle Monaghan. You are awesome, Anthea.
Thanks, Rochelle. See you at work.
We've got another question for you. This is from Mick Jones. He says, ask Anthea about her AFL and boxing career.
Yes, in my pastime, I was an AFL and boxer.
Yeah.
Player and a boxer.
Yeah.
So, but it's funny, my shoulder surgeon said AFL is the top worst sport for shoulder injuries. So, we'll see how we go with that one. I do love it, but
AFLW standard?
No. No. Think a lot lower than that.
What footy team do you go for?
Carlton, the Blues. Yeah.
Well, all right. That's thanks for talking to us.
You go for Freo.
Oh yeah. How did you guess? There's no Freo stuff in the background, is there?
No, but I just.
Yeah, no. Freo in the AFL, the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs in the NRL, Miami Dolphins in the NFL. Obviously, sports in the cricket, but I don't think cricket's a real sport. But I'll get
it's not. It's not. I think nothing worse than spending hours out in the sun waiting for the ball to come to you. It's funny like batting, but that's about it.
It's not but anyway, never mind. All right, well, thank you very much for joining us. We're going to call it an evening and give it a wrap. Thanks for everyone who's joined into the conversation. We go live every week on PopRock Radio. We get heaps of guests in, as many as we can get. But Anthea, thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, I love what you do for Australian music. It's so good to see.
Oh, no, we love doing it. It's our catchphrase, we love music. But we have to touch base again when your next song comes out.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds
follow
good.
up with that. But what we'll do, this is obviously live now. It'll then revert back to anyone who wants to rewatch it on YouTube. You can, or on Facebook. You can watch it on Facebook, and we'll have some shorts come out and pump your music and pump your song a bit more and see how we go. Heartbreakin It In by Anthea. Great song. And we'll get a play out with that. We'll add it to the end of the video. We'll re-edit, put it at the end of the video. Everyone can watch it. We've already had it on. People can hear it. Download it on all your streaming services. Make sure you do. Tell your friends about Anthea. Share the link so that they can get to know Anthea a bit better and know everything about her AFL and boxing career. and music career as well. Thank you again, Anthea.
Thanks so much, Paul. Cheers. Have a good one.
No, anytime. And thanks for everyone